and gentlemen, welcome back to weekly recap of Blockchain's Monster Hunt. My name is Vicky. I'm broadcasting to you from the Netherlands. The unit storm was here yesterday and literally blew away everything, but didn't blow away my love for you and for Blockchain's Monster Hunt. So again, very happy to see you on again today. Please let me know if my sound is loud and clear, okay? Hi Roshi. Hi Roman. Hi Faisal. I hope you can see the live properly now. No problem there. Hi. So you can hear me loud and clear, right? Hi Maximum. Nice to see you again. Love you too. Alright, so I guess that my sound is good today. Cool. So for those who are new to the show, so this is the weekly recap where we're gonna catch up with the latest progress of the project, sharing game insight, wrap on the community event, and if there's still time left, there would be a small AMA where I can assist you with any question that I could answer. Okay. And for this week's episode, we have a quite heavy agenda, a lot of exciting things to get updated about. Let's get started. So the first thing to talk about would be the Reword Revamp. So I think that I'm introducing to you probably one of the most attractive campaign and amazing opportunity to incredibly increase the reward you could have from the game. So you know that we start our new year with a multi-chain token campaign incorporated into the reward option beside energy. But somehow the random distribution over a large user base trying to reach some fairness, but unfortunately it led to some reward that is not really worthy, and it's kind of create frustration among the players. So what we're gonna do for the next approximately 10 days is boosting the native chain token reward, and the chance you could get it could be a little bit lower, but the reward are much bigger. And we're gonna have this heavenly scheme on one specific element type for each day, and it would be rotating randomly but not duplicatedly. Let me show you on the test net this one, right? So I am on hardwood now. I think that the element of choosing for the test today for this boosting chain reward are the fire elements. So let's go looking for the fire one. Hi Alex, hi Carolyn. Hi Love Spirita. Wow, you captured your first epic. That's a big news. Okay, tell me if you see a fire monster, okay? A fire monster that is not so... Hey, okay, I found one. This little thing. Okay, so you can see here the energy reward as always, but the Binance coin option is 0.3. It's much bigger than before, like 0.003 or something, right? Or some, I think this one would be Matic 270. So we would be choosing one specific element for a day. And I guess you have to find out that at the beginning of the day and just stay close to our community. Watch out our social media channel to know what element is chosen for that day. And then if you battle in PvE with that element monster, the native chain token reward is boosted like up to 1,000 times. Let's see. I would choose, let's see, what is the battle power of this one? 123. I don't have something that strong, but yeah, I think this one would be too strong for me right now. I don't have a similar strong monster in my team. let's try another fire monster, which is a little bit weaker. Also, the monster allocation to zone, as I introduced to you last week, will also come to effective next week. So we have the weak one in Hardwood, the medium one in Molten Rock, and the very strong one in the Grand 7. Okay, let's find for a fire element monster in the Hardwood map. So I hope that you guys have been enjoying the Grand 7, right? For the last week. This is one among a fire. Oh, it's an electric one. Oh, I can't see any fire monster. Yeah, but never mind. The idea is that try to choose the monster with that element highlighted for the day, and then you can get your chain token reward boosted up to 1,000 times. As I already showed you, right? Okay, let's look here. Fire. Okay, this one look nice enough. Yeah, so Battle Power City 2, not so strong for my team, and you can see the Binance coin chance is 0.1%, but you can get 0.2 Binance coin. That's a lot. That's better with it. Oh, I have sorry, strong one here. Yep, I win, but energy, not the Binance coin this time. Oh, my connection is excellent. Signal. Oh. All right. Just one moment. I will try if I can see if I can do anything. Alright, so Vin and Matt is fine, but everyone else has some kind of problem. I'm not sure why mine show excellent connection. Do you know, maybe there's still strong storm in the Netherlands today, so the signal is not that good or something. Anyway, let's just move ahead with our agenda. So yeah, that's the first thing for the reward revamp. You have a boost up to 1,000 times on-chain token, and look out for the element for the day. What to pay attention is that this campaign would last for approximately 10 days, or until 50 Binance coin and 10,000 Matic are own claimed. And the stamina recovery cost for this time would temporarily increase to prevent botting. The final thing is that the drop-in chance for chain token is reduced, as I show you. Okay, the next thing is that the introduction of quests. We're gonna have quests next week, meaning we have more fascinating mission to accomplish and with worthy reward. So stay tuned for quests coming next week. We would also have the introduction of mystery box. I know that a lot of people are looking forward to mystery box, right? So this would be dropped as a reward in PvE, and the possibility or could be powerful mascot or game item, and more information would be revealed later on. PvP new feature. So the new, I still remember last week you guys asked me that if you want to swap the position in your PvP battle, you should be able to do that too. And so you can see how close we are listening to our community and how fast we respond to legitimate requests, right? From Tuesday, you can already swap your monster, the position of your monster in the later round of a PvP battle, and it will make a demo for you right now. Cool, thank you. PvP. So let's go for a search. Because I'm in test net, so I don't think there will be anyone there for me to have a friend challenge. The lowest one here, I would choose. I have. Let me look again at my team to see what I have. I have Spirit, Electric. So Spirit would be strong against. Okay, I always have the 10 element against each other in front of me so that I can check it. So the Spirit would be strong against the light and the dark. So I should choose someone with light and dark, so that I can have a chance to win them. This one seems not so many choice on him. Alright, let's try this one. Yes, mystery box finally came out. Enter background. I will push my rare one in the middle. The next one is the next power. The next one is Chiku. So you can see these arrow here, right? These are the button for you to swap the position of your monster in later round. Okay, let's see this battle. For PvP, you also have a different battle background too. Before you only have one, now you can have different one for each zone. Oh, that's painful. I will skip just to show you how to swap it. Okay. Here you can swap. I will swap with. If I only have 3 monsters in my team, I can also swap. But now I am having 6. So. Okay. Let's move to the next part, which is animation for specific skill. I thought this pretty cool. So the earth one would look like this. This looks like some strong metal trap coming from the ground to grab your enemy. This is the electric one, like a thunderbolt from the sky. There should be sound. I have my sound on. The water doesn't look that powerful, right? It looks like you have a bucket of water and just pour at your enemy. It is a fire one. This is the ice one. Wow, look like Elsa from Let It Go. That is the wind. It is the dark. Whoa. Batwing. Light. And spirit. Which one you like the most of these 10 skills? Hi, Hidden Journey. I think you can read more about Mystery Box starting from middle of next week. I think I like Earth the most. Look very dramatic, right? Okay, so that is the 10 battle skill. So we are already in this part. We have monster distribution by zone from hardwood to molten rock to Grand 7, following the increase of the monster's strength. We have new animation for 10 element skill. We have new marketplace filter, but that's not so important, so you can check it out yourself. And will be no more capture error and voice screen error. That will have been fixed. The next thing is interesting. We'll be review the staking ROI. So if you somehow have missed the contribution period or didn't really opt in for staking direction, you might wonder how earning and recoup on investment look like for staking program. So the two chart here is organized by genus group. You can see from genus group 40 to 1. 40 to 1, see? The chart in the right is earning per month versus average price by energy. And the right chart is the ROI by genus group. So looking at the first one, you will see the energy earned by month versus the average price. The pattern is understandable. The more scarce the monster, the more expensive they are and higher on monthly earning. And the ratio of the two columns also show you how much you could recoup in a month, within a month of staking. The only exception here is that G34 sorry, is earning more than G37, making nearly 70% on ROI within the first month, while G34 is 40%. And G40, the only legendary at G40, has already made 91% of ROI, meaning this investment profit would approximately double in just 2 months. Apparently a pretty much smart decision, right? Still owning an epic and legendary monster is a huge advantage because after 2 months you can get back mostly what you invested, and you can still list it for sale for good money or jump in game and get in on those fun quests and big reward. The second chart is worth some attention though. You can see that the indifference of 1 month ROI among the common, uncommon, and rare monster is something special because there is a big gap in cost. The uncommon one, the common one only costs like 100 to 300 BCMC. Versus the rare one could be up to 1000 BCMC, but they have quite similar ROI, like 20-ish% ROI. So I will say that is a good thing for the low financial background players. For those who start with common monster, uncommon monster, they are still doing very good. And the staking program has really interesting mechanism according to my opinion. I would say the rarity of the monster just have some advantages because the appearing frequency lead to the card number, and with equally distributed pool, they are supposed to earn more, but the behavior and the preference of user is a big variable. And anyway, I think with more exciting stuff coming with the roadmap, like the quest, mystery box, game item, new map, we still have the winter fort and the village coming, and tournament. People would feel more inspired to play with the rare monster, and those who are a little bit more lazy in the pool would have higher earning. So we designed something good for everyone. The next thing to talk about is the referral program. You will love this. The referral program is to involve our existing community to the growth of the project. Everyone would have his own referral link, And when a new user signed up and activate buy some monster, activate with the gameplay, then the link owner and the guest would get free energy as gift. And the even nicer thing is that you don't only get a reward at the beginning, but also along the play to earn journey of the one you invite. You only get a small portion from their earning journey too. How good is that? So your contribution to the project growth is very well recognized and appreciated that way. If I were you, I would start recording my gameplay, my sharing about game experience, and put it out there on social media. Then definitely my passion for the game would reach someone, and I can have some source of passive earning from the content that I made. Okay, so stay tuned for the referral program, also coming next week. The next thing is the Moonbeam Launch. You already know this, right? So we are having a naming competition. Moonbeam will be officially launched integrated to our multiverse on 2 a.m. At 2 a.m. next Thursday, 25th of February. And Moonbeam is a Polkadot-based smart contract platform compatible with Ethereum, and its interoperability enables developers to quickly and easily migrate existing Solidity smart contract and decentralized app front end to Moonbeam. And this benefit from the shared security of Polkadot relay chain and integration with other Polkadot connected chain, have it to have a very enriched DeFi ecosystem. And our project has got grant from Moonbeam and support from them from the early stage of the project, and it's so great that now we are the very first NFC game project to join Moonbeam ecosystem. To celebrate this, so we make a remarkable event in which you could own the first Moonbeam chain mascot. Let's go to Twitter to take a review on some name. I think we have like 100 candidate put in some cool name for this little creature here. 103. Yeah, that's all here. Scrolling through this comment, I realized how diverse the community of BCMHunts are. We see in this name astrology knowledge and beautiful story from different countries and culture, and it would be a hard job to select a finalist. But I think this could be a good chance for me to share from the perspective of the organizer on what name we think would be cool. So I think there's many aspects to make a cool name, right? But the first would be the pronunciation, the sound of the name, how smooth it is, how sharp it is phonetically. So we only try to incorporate many things to the name, but to make it a fully, completely sound word is not easy, and it's very it's kind of slip into a fragmented long word where people would see that we just connect different part into it. So smoothen many part of the content of the name is a hard job. And the second thing to consider is that does the name reflect the background of the project of Moonbeam or the partnership between the two, and the multi-chain core advantage of the project, right? And the last thing would be any kind of beautiful story or meaning it could link to the name. I gather here some example that I think could be a good reference for you to take reference for a good name. For example, from Not Moon, Sunamoon, named after the one and only Ankh Sunamoon, the imperial concubine of Pharaoh City and the lover of the high priest of Osiris, Imhotep. So he make a name which kind of linked to our newest map, the Grand Savan, and it has some link with the history and also the moon. So Moonbeam and purple, Egyptian vibe, a lot of things into this name, and it sounds smooth. You see, like Sunamoon. From Emma Consuluna, Khonsu is also an Egyptian god of the moon, and his name is related to the nightly travel of the moon across the sky. It's also a nod to the new desert map. Yes. Amarish, an old Irish, the meaning of the name is child of the moon. Okay. Thea, so the relationship between light and dark. Same way as we see the moon from Earth. Light in the day, dark in the night, and Thea is a hypothetical planet, like other planets in the solar system, formed 4.6 billion years ago. Another example is Messi, name Black Moon means black moon come from Nahuatl, which is a Yuto-Nahu language. I didn't know this language, but it sounds like something cool. From Wing Wing, Solunat. Mascot look like an axolotl. What is an axolotl? Axolotl, do you know what is it? I will Google axolotl. Axolotl. Ooh. Oh, yeah, it does look like an axolotl. I didn't even know about this creature. Okay. So Solunat, combined of Luna and Solunot, and the starting of letter X also resembles the X shape of appendage on its head. Okay, and some other thing you can see here. So it's hard to have a name that is short, sharp, sound smooth, sound like one integrated word, but also contain some beautiful stories, the meaning with it, and also reflect the Moonbeam chain, BCMHunt multi-chain core. So I still expecting more and more amazing idea from our community for this beautiful creature. Okay, now I know it looked like an axolotl. Maybe our game designer did take some reference from this cutie. Okay, what is the next thing? Alright, so something else to recap about. We have In Line of Fire first episode already published. So this is a highlighted community member sharing section that I believe that would bring a lot of useful insights for beginners, and it would be published every Friday at 2 p.m. UTC. So watch out for a new episode next week. We would have there's a shift in our marketing effort regarding AMA too. Before we do a lot of text AMA with community group around the world, but now we will also switch and focus to the voice and video AMA with our chain and guild partner, because we believe that in that way we have much better exposure and also more relevant content. The last thing is the Game Ambassador recruitment program. This would end in 3 days, so make sure you don't miss it. Okay, so to wrap it up, what to remember from this recap. First, don't miss the X1000 reward campaign next week. Stay close with community and our official channel to get informed about what element type of the day to battle to get a high chain token reward, and also stay tuned for the quest and mystery box. Second thing, you can already swap your monster position in PvP battle, and the last thing, get ready to benefit from the Referral Program. I will spend the last 5 minutes to see if there's any question that I should answer. Yes, I can see a lot of people excited for the mystery box. Me too. Oh, and in the mystery box, which is dropped as PvE reward, you can actually have the possibility to get the chain mascot and the game item. So pretty cool, right? From Petro, Vinicius, in PvE game, what does it mean? Which monster attack first? Because sometimes I'm faster, but attack per second. but I'll take per second and it happens. Okay. So I think you can check on the BCMHunt Gitbook or the wiki page. You would find in PvE section a part named Battle Stat, and there would be Battle Power, and there would be Battle Speed. And then in the speed section, you can find a formula in which I don't remember clearly, but like it takes into account the speed of you and your enemy, and then divide it by 2 and something else. But then you can know which one would attack first. When can we start using the skill? I think from Tuesday you can. Okay. Jeremy, did you miss the Reword Revamp? You can watch again my part later. So in brief, just look for the highlighted element of the day and battle with that element monster, and you can have the chain token X1000. Yes, Toha, please invite your friend to play. Our community would grow so fast in the coming time with one of these initiatives. Okay, so I guess that's it for this week. Again, thank you so much for spending time with me on the Sunday afternoon, and I wish you a wonderful evening. See you next week. Goodbye.